To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer.
Tom Hyman, I'm an associate professor of theater, director of the theater program here, and I'm the director of Women Playing Hamlet.
I can't play Hamlet. I can't play Hamlet because I'm being stopped by Patrick Stewart. That's right, the Patrick Stewart.
It follows an actress who has won the prize role of playing Hamlet, which is normally played by a man. But it's got a lot of history of women playing Hamlet. And her journey of talking to various people, she gets an acting coach who's got to build her up and tear her down and make her a better Hamlet. And all the other people she encounters along the way, all of whom say, you can't play Hamlet. And how she overcomes that.
All female characters were played by men. In Elizabethan theater, usually young boys whose voices hadn't changed yet would be playing the roles of the women. So when you think of Romeo and Juliet, Juliet was played by a young pre-adolescent boy. That kind of changes how women are portrayed in Shakespeare.
If you look at theater, despite the overabundance of women in the field, there aren't that many roles written for women. It's important for women creating Shakespeare because, as mentioned in the show, there are more roles for men than women.
In the media, it's usually men who get the attention. In a lot of action roles or comedy roles, it's like always the men who are seen as funny or seen as the hero. And I think it's interesting to put women solely in those roles.
I got my MFA in acting at Juilliard. Get out! I was just trying to help out! Oh, by the way, you're too young to play Hamlet.
Something I'm really hoping to learn from this show is having a deep understanding of Shakespeare and Hamlet and things like that, because as an actor, it's really important to understand Shakespeare. And if you can understand Shakespeare, you can understand just about anything.
Since I play a lot of different characters, I'm hoping to work on building characters and being able to try different accents and funny voices, because that's something that I really like with acting.
Wine-stained glass windows add a touch of color in these times of darkness.
We're in a church. The pandemic has really affected us. We have had to make so many adjustments.
So we will work for an hour, do 10-minute air filtration, and then go back in and work for another hour. And we're really, our stage managers are really on it in terms of those times. We rehearse masked, of course. We perform masked. We have rehearsals on Zoom, so we're kind of doing that hybrid format where some of our rehearsals are on Zoom, some of them are in person. Our blocking is taking social distancing into consideration.
As close as we can get you. So 6 feet. Stretch out your hands. Touch your fingers. Yeah, that's 6 feet.
Especially when it comes to interaction with each other, that has been very difficult, having to keep 6 feet while still showing intimate relationships is difficult.
Picking shows has been the bane of our existence throughout college theater. Finding the right shows to do that you keep socially distanced and literally drop and go to Zoom in a heartbeat in case half your cast gets quarantined. So it's had a huge impact on the entire live event industry.
Not only can you not play Hamlet, but it is entirely possible that your children will be unable to play Hamlet. You lack even the DNA to play the role.
And why should people come to see this show? A quick pitch.
Because it's fun. It's a night out. Even if you sit at home and watch it, you're going to be seeing some pretty talented Baker kids doing some pretty outrageous stuff.
It's there's an option to see it on Zoom, so you don't even have to come to Rice. You can just sit at home, just watch it while you're eating chips on your bed or something. Just click the button and watch it.
Theater should be entertaining, educational, and move you a little bit emotionally, and this play does all three of those things.